Hi, my name is Arlie Bullhorn. How many of you text and drive? When you see your phone light up and you know that you got a message from a friend and you're so eager to read it, you end up reading it while you're driving. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of this. As you know, texting and driving has become a huge issue among teenagers and young adults. Many claim that it's easy to text and drive, but do they know they don't know all the facts. According to textinganddrivingsafety.com, text messaging takes your eyes off the road for at least 5 seconds, which makes a crash 23 times more likely. And in 2011, there was about 1.3 million accidents just due to that being on the phone. Well, I myself have had many close incidents of crashing, but thankfully I'm okay, and I've only been braking right in time, but no injuries, and I'm thankful for that. Well, I've done a little research, and I'm going to try my best to stop myself from texting and driving. Because like me and many others, you have the confidence to text and drive because you think you can put the phone on the windshield right like this, from the picture right here. You think it will only take a couple seconds to do it, but those couple seconds, anything can happen. You could hit a child, or you could hit another car, or you could be the reason of manslaughter. Well, from a story from KTVB.com, a lady named Ashley Zuberman from Idaho had her life changed in the blink of an eye. As she was on her way to work, she was texting her husband, "I love you, have a good day," when all of a sudden she crashed into oncoming traffic at the 55 highway in Idaho. And from the accident, she was paralyzed from the waist and below. Now her life has changed, so now she's paralyzed, and she has a young daughter who always says she wants to hang out with all her friends because they have legs to play with, but she loves her mom and she's willing to wait because she's patient. And now Miss Zuberman has to live with that for the rest of her life, but she has faith that she's going to be getting back on her feet with tough physical therapy. And now she feels like she has a reason. Now this all happened for a reason, and she wants to go out and help others by stopping texting and driving. Well, there are many things we can do to prevent texting and driving. This was the picture from her accident. As you can tell, it hit her right in the driver's seat, which was the main reason for her causing. FCC.gov has guidelines to prevent texting and driving. As you can see here from the image, this is the United States, and from the yellow dots, the 10 states plus Washington, D.C. prohibits all drivers from using handheld cell phones. And from the green image, 32 states and the Washington, D.C. has prohibited novice drivers from cell phone use. And from the blue picture, 39 states plus Washington, D.C. prohibits all drivers from text messaging. And other ways to prevent texting and driving, parents need to lead as example. For example, parents and teenagers can sign a text-free pledge, which the teenager will sign a contract with the parents that will say they will stop texting. But not only do parents need to be good role models, so do us young adults, because we are role models to younger people. Either it's a sibling, a little cousin, or nephew. If they see us texting and driving, they're gonna think it's cool because their older brother, their older cousin is texting. Well, we don't want to set that example for the younger generation. There's also been a lot of social media to help prevent texting and driving. As you can see, there's been many AT&T commercials. There's also a lot of anti-driving and anti-texting and driving. For example, there's fromreadsdad.org, as well as a Twitter account @DriveSafely that talks all about ways to prevent texting and driving for young teenagers. I mean, not all of these may work. There's many stubborn teenagers, for example, even though they signed that contract, if their parents aren't looking, they might still end up driving while texting. And then there's also And just a reminder, texting and driving, your eyes are at least 5 seconds off the road, and there's 23 times of a bigger risk. And again, there was 1.3 million accidents in 2011. And you don't want to end up like Miss Zuberman, being paralyzed just because he wanted to send a text message. Don't text or drive. It can wait.